You know it's a good stream. You know it's going to be a good stream when you are drinking coffee to start. Like you're sipping the coffee. That's how you know it's going to be a fired up stream. Happy Friday, Rodney. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, buddy. This is some fire. First of all, Yeti, sponsor your boy. Come on now. I got everything by you guys. Coffee is busted, man. Not a lot of sleep last night, so I need it. Yeah, man. I'm having a good Friday. What about yourself?
Great Friday. Got a 6 a.m. workout in with the boys. Hard hit workout. It's the best way to start the day. I did it 4 times this week. I didn't do it yesterday, Rodney, and I noticeably felt a difference throughout my day. Like I didn't feel as good as you do when you get that hard workout in. Yeti needs to sponsor us. Who else? Athletic Greens, Liquid IV, and we gotta get a cold tub. We gotta get a cold tub, cold therapy in here. Let's see who's all in the audience with us tonight. We got Eddie T, Bud Yeti. Bud, I'm finally understanding what migration successful means. We got Bree in the house. Bree rejoining the membership. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to Bree. We love you, Bree. My Ultra Journey. Hovey's in here. And there he is right there. Bud Yeti said migration successful. And the Volt Army is showing up as well. Shout out to NZ and the entire Volt Army. Benny Moon in the house as well. Rodney, Volt Inu on 99 exchanges in less than 1 year. We're 3 days away before that 1 year anniversary for Volt Inu. And we're expecting a 100th exchange. And that is both decentralized and centralized. What an accomplishment for Volt Inu, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, you know, and just under a year, 100 exchanges. Isn't that crazy? 100 exchanges. And people think it's like, oh, exchanges don't do anything. But when the hype kicks in, man, yeah, it's more places to buy it.
Exactly. Like it's, I think I coined this. I remember saying it from the beginning, and I've never changed. I've switched up on some opinions in the crypto space, on docs developers, on docs, contract renounced, non-renounced. But one thing I've always remained the same on, neutral on, is that exchanges are a good thing for a project, right? The more exchanges you're on, the more people can buy it, right? Yeah. Not everyone can use Uniswap. Like it's when you first started learning Uniswap, it was probably difficult at first, right? Like it wasn't as easy as it is now. You have to take money from your Coinbase. You have to get a contract address. You have to create a MetaMask or a trust wallet. Like not everybody knows how to use decentralized exchanges. So some of these exchanges are regional, are local to certain areas, right? Like Coinbase isn't available everywhere. Binance isn't available everywhere. There's local regional exchanges. So I think that having exchanges, it's not the most important utility, but it is a strong utility.
Yeah, especially if you're looking for like positive price action when the hype pumps in again. Yeah, using Uniswap or something like that. That's not where a lot of people start. A lot of people start on the Coinbases or something like that, right? They kind of get their feet wet like that, and then they get into getting a non-custodial wallet and those sorts of things.
Yes, absolutely. So, guys, we have an exciting stream plan for today, guys. If you're joining us, as Crypto Flex said, the Astro Rodney, like the stream, like the damn stream, Rod. Push us up in the old algorithm, YouTube algorithm, guys. We have a very, very exciting show. Happy Friday. Believes announced the 100th exchange. Is that true?
Wait, he said there's going to be one, but do we know what it is? I don't know.
You know what it is? He also announced Lily Finance and Coinbase, so I don't know. Oh, I'm kidding, Believes. I'm kidding.
I'm not. Believes. I talked to Believes on the phone the other night, but Believes is always right.
He's always right,
except for this time.
Yep, but no shade at Believes there. We love Believes. But what's been happening in the crypto space? Did you see Trump's NFT collection come out?
Yeah. What's up with that? No, I didn't buy one. Did you buy one?
I didn't buy one, but B-Root bought 45 of them.
They're sold out, right?
I have no idea, but yesterday I didn't even know he came on the stream. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's Trump. What's the website? Does anybody know the website? Trump collect cards or Trump cards? Someone find the website for me.
What a degenerate, right? I fucking love B-Roots, bro. B-Roots is such a.
Here you go. All right, we're gonna pull this up, guys. This is absolutely hilarious. GemX just listed us out of the blue last night. That's what someone just said in the comments. Eddie T said that. GemX, is that I feel like that's like a meme coin. I feel like that's I feel like that's a meme coin.
Look at Trump, bro. Look at Trump, boy.
This is absolutely hilarious. I don't know if everybody saw this or not. Honestly, people thought it was a deep fake at first, but let's just, have you seen the video? Let's watch the video real quick, and then we'll give our thoughts on this.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington. With an important announcement to make.
Like, bro, how funny is that?
That's a deep fake. That's a deep fake, bro. Come on now.
No, dude, I'm pretty sure he said he's gonna have a huge announcement, and then they roll this out. But how funny, like, you start that, like, hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington. Like, who starts a speech like that. But here, let's just watch through it. I thought when I played it yesterday, I was dying laughing with just the intro.
I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. You can collect your Trump digital cards just like a baseball card or other collectibles. Here's one of the best parts. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot. My official Trump digital trading cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community, and I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. They also make perfect gifts. So you can buy your credit card or crypto, or you
Right there, most important part. Credit card or crypto. The guy was so anti-crypto. Now he's allowing crypto. So listen to that one more time.
This is real. This is real.
This is real. From my understanding, this is real right here. Ready?
also make perfect gifts. So you can buy them with your credit card or crypto. All you need is
So you're saying credit card or crypto? Yeah, it's as real as I can imagine. Like I said, guys, B-Roots literally bought 45 of these yesterday. He spent $4,500 to buy NFTs. But here's the thing, though: when you do buy 45, apparently, right here, buy 45 digital trading cards, and you're guaranteed a ticket to attend the gala dinner with Trump in South Florida. Plus, get 45 entries in the sweepstakes. So they're giving stuff away. Yeah, I mean, from what I'm hearing, man, it is real.
Wow. Well, I know the NFTs are real, but it's not a deep fake like video of him, because you know those deep fake videos that look like legit. That's not. It's legit.
No, I can't confirm yet, but I mean, he said that he was going to have a huge announcement to make, and I mean, collect TrumpCards.com. I don't think that Donald Trump and his team would still leave this up, right? I don't think that he would still leave it up if it would, like, they would take it down immediately, right? They wouldn't let someone make $4.5 million off their name. So, yeah, my thoughts are that they're right. Someone looked through though look, they are sold out. Someone looked through the terms and conditions.
Yeah, let me see.
And right here, look at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll read it to you guys though. NFT International LLC is not owned, managed, or controlled by Donald J. Trump, the Trump Organization, CIC Digital LLC, or any of their respective principals or affiliates. NFT International LLC uses Donald J. Trump's name, likeness, and image under paid license from CIC Digital LLC, which license may be terminated or revoked according to its terms. So the terms and conditions are a little bit sketchy. What do you think right there?
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm not sure the optics are good to be launching any NFT projects right now. I think hey, when we try to raise money, you know what I mean? Like, let's not I don't think that's good to be to be launching an NFT project right now.
I don't know.
Crypto,
I mean, he sold it out. I think it's good for crypto if it's true. But I think we don't even know if it's real, right? Like, collect Trump. It says like it's not owned or managed or controlled by Donald Trump or the Trump Organization. Red flag for me, or yellow flag. Pretty cool to see. If it is real, we don't know if it's real. If it is real, it's pretty cool to see a president, whether you like Trump or not, I don't care. That's not what it's about. But a president getting into crypto and blockchain technology, right? Like it's only just beginning. So I think that's a cool part. Let me know. Let us know your guys' thoughts in the comments on this. Are you guys buying one? I know some people bought 45. Crazy.
God, dude, that's crazy. You get a little dinner with him. I seen like a deep fake thing of Joe Rogan one time, and it looks so real,
really
strange, right? Yeah, it looked weird.
That could be a deep fake. And honestly, it's fun. Like, 'cause, you know, he says some crazy shit, but to open it up by saying like your favorite president, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, is like, I don't know if he's ever said some stuff like that. But anyways, that's the news. If it is, I think it's the new wave, right? Like, hey, create NFTs. That's probably the easiest $4.5 million that Donald Trump has ever raised in his life.
Oh, 100%. And I remember because a lot of people think Donald Trump doesn't like anything that competes with the dollar. So he did speak out against cryptocurrency. He didn't say he didn't like it. He just said that, you know, he didn't like it competing with the dollar. But I do know that it is a kind of crypto is kind of a thing that we like. I feel like he could appeal to, like his audience would appeal to cryptocurrency because it's like decentralized and away from the government and stuff like that. So
yeah. And shout out to Bernie. Shout out to Crypto Stevo. Shout out to Eddie T. Shout out to the whole entire chat. B Volt said it's on OpenSea. What's Bernie got?
Bernie and Chrissy are the ones who won the giveaway yesterday. So shout out to you guys. Let's go, baby.
Congrats, Bernie. Congrats to Chris E. Chris E. in the comments, he said, the disclaimer is to limit liabilities in case he is sued. Yeah. Hey, who knows? Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. But looks like GemX listed Volt by themselves.
What the fuck?
It isn't the big one that's coming. That's kind of crazy, huh? That's actually pretty smart marketing. I mean, like, because you can do that. You know, Volty Change listed every token that they wanted, right? Like, so a token's like, hey, oh, number 100 coming up. All right. GemX. Pretty smart. We're talking about them. Let's go ahead and share over here some Volt Inu news for today.
Let's go. Oh, this is me?
Yep.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. So I didn't see the listing there, but it's funny with these smaller exchanges is that like 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗧, they will just list people to list people.
Yeah,
like,
you can just list.
Like 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗧 just bought a bunch of stuff. I'm like, we'll list the baby. But yeah, it's nice to be everywhere, right? Because that brand association is pretty nice. Of course, we have Pablo over here absolutely grinding for this project.
What's Pablo doing?
Let's see. What are you doing, Pablo?
PD Pablo?
What's up, guys? The airport was actually not bad. I thought it was gonna be crazy with the holidays, but it was pretty good, man. Security was good, and we'll see how things go from here. Take it easy.
Where's he going?
I don't know. Is he Pablo says flying to better places with better weather to give back to the children. Volt Inu cares about the kids. Oh, okay. So some charity work. Got to do some charity work for the busy.
Charity token, baby. Charity tokens are hot. Now he's just doing stuff. He's just giving back, which is good. I think it is good to do that this time of year. Rodney, we should honestly think about that, man. Christmas is coming up. Like, we should go, I don't know, to a homeless shelter or like a kids orphanage.
I'm down.
And maybe like, and fucking like dress up as Santa. I don't know. Just bring presents or dress up as Santa.
Let's just dress up as a random person and pop up at a kid's party, bro. Let's do it. You know?
That would be great. Yeah, give back. Give back. No, not a kid's party, but give back to like.
Hi guys, it's Rodney from the Crypto Hour.
But like, bring some presents and give back. I think this is the time of year that you should give back. My buddy in Florida, his family. Let me take that back. My buddy in Florida, his family, every Christmas they would go and they would make food for the homeless. They would like go cook like turkeys or whatever and just give out food to the homeless every Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they would dress up as like Santa. And you know, that's one of the things it's free to do. I mean, you have to buy the food or whatever, but it's like, it feels so good, right? Like to give back to people that are in need. It does feel good. It's good for your soul, right? You realize that we're all humans, and you know, you and I, we've worked hard. We have it very good right now. We live in America. There's a lot of things to be grateful for, but there's so many people, just if we walk outside our doors, that don't have it as good. And you know, that would really appreciate some nice things this holiday season.
Oh, I am amazed every day when I wake up and see like just people in the live chat and all the subscribers, like constant support, like even this crazy ass year, you know, people are still showing up, watching us, hanging out, supporting us as influencers. And yeah, when you go out, I love giving back. Like I love buying, like I'm just buying gifts for my family and friends. Like I love that, you know? Yeah,
it's a good feeling. What are your thoughts on people that, you know, give back? Let's say they go feed the homeless or they do something nice and they post about it on online. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's good for your brand. You could do it without the recognition, and some people's intentions are a little different. But the end is the outcome is the same. You're still giving back. But I do think that some people use it for clout, obviously, and a lot of people do things that no one knows about. But the outcome is the same. You're still giving back.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to post it. I get where people are coming from, but it's like, also when I see someone post something nice that they do, it makes me want to do something nice, right? When I see someone go feed the homeless or give back, I'm like, oh shit, I want to go do that. So I don't think that you should do it for cloud and for everybody to be like, oh my God, you're such a good person. But I think it's important to do so. Now back to Volt Inu and the 100th exchange. Obviously, we're not going to sit up here like other tokens have done in the past week or so and say, we're getting listed on Coinbase, guys. Buy it. We're not going to say that, but I do believe, just based off of my experience covering this token since February, that it's going to be a big one. That's just my personal thoughts. I have no insight into this. I just feel like number 100 is a big exchange, right? Like that's probably I think number 1 is the biggest exchange you can get on. And Volt Inu was listed on ShibaSwap first, which kind of shows the connections there. And number 100, like then 25 is a big exchange, 50 is a big exchange. Like these are milestones, right? 75 is a big exchange. Number 100 is a massive, massive exchange. Voltoshi was in my live stream on Wednesday.
Wow.
And
wait, what?
He was he might be in here today. He has an actual account, and it's called Voltoshi. He came in here and I modded him, and I messaged him and I was like, yo, is this your account? He's like, yeah. So I modded him. So you know when it's actually him. But he was in here and he was saying, we were pulling up some tweets about you know, one of his cryptic messages, and he posted a photo of the top 10 and said, like, he pretty much said, I don't have word for word, but it was like, this is going to be one of the exchanges that we're going to get listed on, right? Or he like hinted at that, right? He's like, the first 99 are great. Imagine what 100 is. And he was in the live stream. He kind of confirmed that as well. So it might be one of the ones in the top 10. Who do you think it is? And guys, like we said, Rodney and I, we talked about facts. You think it's gonna be OKX?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because they were pretty open to listing 𝗖𝗧 and other meme coins, so I think they could list them, and they're big in volume. They did.
They did.
Yeah. When it comes to volume, I think they're number 2. I think OKX is up there when it comes to volume. But when it comes to volume, we don't know what. So let me see the score. Let me go to volume. Volume. Oh yeah. They used to be number 2. I guess they're not number 2 anymore. Now it's 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna share your screen right here.
7, 8, 9. Yeah, I remember OKX used to have a ton of volume, but if you go to these top exchanges, you could use score. Obviously, Binance is number 1. The default is score, but for this example, we want to do volume, and we can see that that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe OKX is number 11 when it comes to volume, about $1 billion in volume a day. Exchange score is high too. That's 6.5. Let's go back to score. So yeah, OKX is ranked number 6 on exchange score. So I mean, maybe not. I don't know, but I feel like and you can't use OKX in the United States unless you have a VPN. But yeah, 𝗖𝗧 was listed there. They had a big meme coin contest listing a little while ago.
I remember that. I think I remember that. Yeah, they want the volume. Volt's a good token to list right now, right? Like if you're looking at the meme coin space, let's talk about it. Like who else do you have? Like who? And I know that we both are sponsored by Volt. We're spokespersons for Volt, right? So, but who else besides Volt? Volt. I mean, it's on our feed because we talk about it a lot. Like the algorithm's pushing it to us. But
yeah,
who else do you think is up there in terms of top meme coins right now?
It has to be Volt. That's the thing I like about Volt. They don't pretend not to be a meme coin, but the top meme coins obviously are SHIB, Doge being run by Elon. SHIB is I don't know about SHIB, man. SHIB needs some help.
It does.
And there's there's a couple other ones, but all I really know of are like the biggest meme coins right now are Volt, SHIB, and Doge.
Yeah, and a lot of the meme coins from June, July, August 2021, they've all kind of died down, right? Like they've all kind of, and that's just because that's just how the crypto market moves. The cycle moves. It's like people made money, they move on to the next project. People are looking for those lower market cap tokens, obviously not in the $5, $10, $15,000 range, but lower market cap tokens compared to billions, and they see these tokens with potential futures, and they want to invest. Cult DAO is another good one that I like as well. Colt's doing big things as well.
Nice. I don't know much about Colt. I know they say talk about Colt. Somebody literally DM'd me and said, "Hey, talk about Colt." It's like
you're like, I don't know about it.
I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I know there's like a weird thing what's called the Guardians. I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
I know a little bit, but
it's a DAO, and they're coming out with their own layer 2 blockchain. Okay. So it's built on top of Ethereum, and it has some sort of privacy transactions. So like not exactly like Tornado Cash, but there's ways to make your transactions private or not. It's called a ZK transaction. It's like a new transaction that's in beta testing, so they're going to be the first of the kind building it out there. So an actual real world utility, which is going to be very, very exciting. People are saying that Volt retweeted it. Maybe Volt did. Yeah, I think GemX did list them, but yeah, that's the thing about decentralization is you can list any token. You can list any token at all. Now back to the crypto market, things are looking decent. I mean, we saw a pump the other day. Now we're back down. Now we're bleeding again.
Yeah, it's like look at these big red bubbles. Yeah, it's crazy. We see BNB leading the charge when it comes to a lot of the negative price action. That's because obviously all the FUD about BNB is going through some stuff right now. But yeah, we had a good, nice rally when we got the inflation data in. But then when Jerome spoke, it pretty much just signaled to the whole world that this next year is going to be tough. But there's two factors when looking at whether the market's going to pump or dump in the next year. And one factor was very interesting. Now, this current administration, they want to get reelected. So will they let the Federal Reserve wreck the economy as much as they need to wreck it in order to get inflation under control? But that might cause harm to the current administration because people are going to blame hard economic times on the current administration, and they may not want that. So will they let the Federal Reserve do what they need to do to get inflation under control? You know what I mean? Because with the whole election thing going on. So that's very interesting. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very interesting. But the BNB thing is also very interesting, man. It's is the FUD warranted? The FUD that they're going through, do you think it's warranted? Because they're coming at him hard. But the thing about CZ Binance is he's showing up. He was on CNBC the other day, and if you just watch the way that these reporters ask him questions, man, like So CZ, if you had to give back $2 million, you had to donate $2 million to FTX, would your business survive? He's like, here's the interview. He's like, we're very capital strong. You could just play it if this is the actual interview here. But yeah, they're going through a FUD storm. But as he says, any exchange that holds balances 1-to-1 will survive all of this. You know, you'll survive the FUD storms.
Yeah, because they were asking about his liabilities and stuff like that, because they say, yeah, we can see like how many assets you have on the blockchain, but what are your liabilities? And can you afford like to give $2 million back or something like that? Because what they're trying to do is get a bunch of money that was given to influencers and politicians and everyone who was affected by FTX. They want to take that money back and give it back to people that were affected. But you know, I watched the Meet Kevin video pointing out some, some things about CZ, and I don't think he's some saint, but I don't think all this FUD is warranted. But a lot of people think he's crooked, right? A lot of people think that CZ's crooked, and you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. But
when was the Meet Kevin video? Did that come out recently?
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, really?
It's actually a good video.
I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it afterwards. Is he? What's that?
He makes some good points. You want to watch it? I'll pull it up right here. He makes some good points. I don't think Meet Kevin's the end all be all, but I was like, with this, I'm like, okay, this actually makes a lot of good points. Let me see, Meet Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it from the beginning. It's like I haven't formulated an opinion on CZ yet. I want to hope, I want to think he's a good guy for the space, but it's like, yeah, that power move to take FTX out was it didn't strike me the wrong way, but it was just, he tried to play dumb afterwards and say, I didn't know, my tweet would cause that. Yeah.
So check this out. This is interesting. So let's watch this.
We want to be transparent. We want to set the golden standard for reliability, solidness in this space.
Do it. Would you be able to handle it if somebody asked you for $2.1 billion back? Would that be okay? Would you be able to still withstand things?
We're financially okay.
Including you have $2.1 billion to give away. If somebody came to claw that back, you'd still be fine?
We'll let the lawyers handle it. We are financially strong.
I like her.
CNBC just absolutely destroyed CZ from Binance. If you still had any trust left for CZ, it should be gone after this interview. It is so evasive and disgusting. And it follows a Bloomberg article from November where we were told that individuals who have tried to sue Binance.com have found that it's almost impossible to sue them because the Binance platform is not owned by any company or other legal entity. It's owned by a litany of companies and potentially just all owned by CZ, but nobody knows how to actually even sue the right company or organization because it's so arcanely orchestrated. So it's no surprise that his company is operated out of the Cayman Islands, and that Bloomberg here suggests that maybe he's avoiding even visiting the United States because if he shows up to the United States, he fears he might be arrested. Or a quote like this: there are other signs of CZ's pivot to conventionality might not be entirely urgent. The day of the interview, CZ said a reporter could visit the new Dubai office they had. But after a flurry of emails, calls, and texts during which assistants and PR consultants made an array of excuses, a Binance representative said that, in fact, the office was closed because of a surge of COVID cases, which the reporters found odd because CZ had made no reference to the disease during the interview, nor had anyone else at the company.
So this has been like a big thing with Binance, is that like maybe like no one's like, it's like, have we seen the headquarters? Have we seen the staff? And like all this, there's like allegations thrown around. And he just talks about how, he's very evasive during this interview when they're asking about his liabilities, because the liabilities say NA. And then they were saying, like, they're pretty much calling him out, saying, why don't you get a third-party auditing group in there, like Coinbase, to check it out? And he said that there's like no reputable ones, and they were calling him out saying, this is 10 minutes. I don't know if we want to watch the whole thing. You know what I mean? We don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's good to see, because those are red flags. So is there a Binance headquarters? Is there a headquarters? Well, look at the thing is, like, he's a citizen of Dubai. They do a lot of. I understand why big businesses do certain things to get around tax, like laws, but it just, I don't think he's like this saint. You know what I mean? Like, me neither. Yeah, he's not a saint. What's the chat think, guys? These are just me and Rodney's opinions. We want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think just say good guy or not really? Put one of those two, just a distinction. I want to see what the popular opinion is here, guys. And 141 people in the chat. Go ahead and hit that like button if you guys are enjoying this stream. Jake and Rodney, the number one show in all cryptocurrency. Let's go, baby. The Crypto Hour. I want to see what the chat thinks. But look, I don't think he's a saint at all. No. But, I mean, look, just because. Look, here's the thing, Rodney.
just because you have a business set up in the Cayman Islands because there's better tax benefits there doesn't mean you're a bad guy. It actually means you're intelligent with business, right? Like, because he's a Chinese. I think he's a Canadian citizen, but he's Chinese, right?
Yeah, he's Chinese. I think he was born in Canada, but I think
he was born in Canada. Okay, so it's not like he's just Chinese. It's not like he has like he's not a resident of China, correct?
No. People are throwing allegations out there, but I think that's ridiculous.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. It's like, look, most smart people, intelligent people that run billion-dollar companies, they have their tax havens, right? They're in the Cayman Islands or they're in Dubai. It's like I don't really see that as a red flag. I think that's probably smart for crypto purposes, right? Like, why would you pay 40% tax when legally you could go to the Cayman Islands or Dubai and pay 0% tax, right? Or whatever it is on crypto. So I don't see that as an issue here. But there are some red flags when it comes to how he's operated his business. But man, he's out there. That's the thing, though, with CEOs. You'll see it with Alex Mashinsky, Steve Ehrlich, Do Kwon. When these allegations came out, they ran and hide. The guy, who's our guy? The CEO of Crypto.com, Chris. He's out there fighting the FUD. CZ Binance is fighting the FUD. Typically, what I see is like leaders get ahead of any FUD storms that's coming here. But I mean, what's your honest take? And you can change it down the road. Do you think CZ's a good guy? Do you think he's trying to do good for the crypto space, or you think he's just trying to build monopolies and take as much as he could?
I think he's trying to dominate. I think he's trying to dominate the space. I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's not a bad person for crypto. I just think that he's just trying to dominate the space, and he's a cutthroat businessman. And if it involves wrecking other exchanges, which I don't think is a terrible thing, he's doing his thing. I mean, he's just going to do what he has to do. But the interesting thing is, like, there was a third-party auditor called 𝗪𝗧𝗛 Group who worked with Trump on something. Forgot what it was, but who audited Crypto.com exchange allegedly. But there was a report that said that the group suspended its audits. As crypto audits for Binance, KuCoin, and Crypto.com. So that's
why is that? Why would they do that? Is it just because they're under heat? Do they find something they didn't like in terms of audits? Like that's the question. But I saw that as well today. That's the break. Is it more FUD? Maybe they're intertangled with the mainstream media and they're trying to FUD these projects as well. We're gonna. I don't know. They should make a statement, right, and say why. Say what happened, right?
Yeah, it'd be interesting because Crypto.com or Chris said that their audit was done. And they're saying, this Watcher Group is saying that, no, they suspended the audit. So that's kind of interesting,
I believe said suspended and deleted all of the audits, which would not be good. I mean,
that's bad.
That's not good. We have a question. It's why? What did you find? Yeah. What did you see? Did you see something you didn't like and that's why you suspended? It's like, why did it get suspended?
Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, it's definitely worth a question out there and to see what's going on with 𝗪𝗧𝗛 Group. But they're independent third party group, very trusted. But they stopped. But this is what we need. We need people that are not crypto who understand crypto to audit crypto. If that makes sense,
Yeah, exactly. And Johnny has a good point here because the company that audited FTX is catching heat now. So the auditing company pulled out to avoid the same scrutiny. Do your own research. Sheesh. Yeah, wow. I think that's probably a good point. Wasn't the company that audited
crazy
FTX like their office was in the metaverse?
Yeah, it was.
Crazy, dude. That whole situation is just is insane. And I saw a tweet earlier today that Sam was requesting vegan food in prison.
Oh, his parents called him and that made sure he got vegan food.
Is that possible?
I mean, look at it. He's Sam Bankman-Fried, right? Rules for thee, not for me. When they're in prison, they're going to be okay. Probably separated, probably safe. But I bet you Joe Schmuck who got arrested for some dumb shit, can't get a call from his parents to request a special diet, unless of course he's religious, and then they have to respect it.
Yeah, if he's like Muslim or Jewish, Jews don't eat pork. But vegan is like it's a preference, but it could be for health reasons. But yeah, I mean, there are those conspiracies regarding SBF and FTX. The fact that he was supposed to testify on the 13th of November, he was arrested on the 12th of November. When we were talking about the Crypto Hour on Twitter on Wednesday, I didn't have my tinfoil hat on until I was like, oh yeah, that's a little bit strange that they grabbed him and put him in jail before he was able to testify, because he was kind of being reckless on these Twitter spaces, right? He was talking, he was, he wasn't really making too much sense, and it might be a liability to have him testify in front of Congress when you don't really know what he's going to say.
Yeah, exactly. And that was I watched the Fox News thing this morning, and I mean, they make some sense, right? I mean, obviously, when you watch Fox or CNN, they always have a political skew. But they talked about on Fox News that, is it a coincidence that SBF got arrested a day before he was supposed to testify and maybe expose some of the Democratic people who he gave money to? But then in my head, I'm like, well, just because he's testifying under oath doesn't mean he's not going to lie. He's been lying everywhere. Is that going to stop him from lying under oath? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but
Yeah,
that's where I'm at on that. I'm like, is he gonna tell the truth under oath? Probably, because the consequences are way worse than him lying on a fucking Twitter live space. But
yeah, there's no consequences, I don't think, on lying on a Twitter live space, right? It's like you're not under oath, right? But the thing is like if he's going to face 165 years regardless, would he lie? Potentially, or would he play dumb like you mentioned? Do we have any updates on his charges and what's happening in that SBF case?
No, but what I heard is that they could postpone the extradition, since his parents are like legal people. They could postpone him getting extradited to like February or something like that to the United States. Something crazy. They can keep appealing it and stuff like that. So we'll see if they do that.
And it might be better to get, I mean, if it's possible to get tried in Bahamas, would you imagine, or to get tried in America?
America. I feel like he needs to come. I mean, they have the charge. He's going to get in trouble in America sooner or later. But it's like, obviously, I think it's better here because I don't know how the Bahamian government works, but I just know that our legal system is bad sometimes, but it's nowhere near as corrupt as a lot of other countries' legal systems. So,
yeah, I mean, you would imagine. I don't know about Bahamas, but maybe other countries would potentially, like smaller countries too, like that. Yeah. Is Bahamas a third world country? I would imagine. Like it's good for tourism, but I think it might be a third world. Like you would imagine that there might be some room for bribery in third world countries.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Hey Judge. Yeah. Hey Judge. Here's $50 million.
FTT
right?
tokens.
And
send ETH address.
Yeah. And whatever happened to that hack? Like no one even talks about that. Like remember the day after that day, bro, they got hacked for $500 million, I believe. Like the day after that this whole scam was released. There's no way that was a hack, dude. There's no way that was a hack. No way.
Well, when I was watching John Ray, the guy who's like handling the bankruptcy, who's the CEO now, he said that apparently, because SBF went out and said, talked about he didn't know anything about coding and stuff. But John Ray said that there was stuff built into FTX that would let Alameda Research bypass some of the safeguards normal traders had with certain things. It was coded into the website or the actual exchange. So I could imagine they could code some sort of backdoor and know about it 100%.
Yeah, I think that there was a backdoor. And for those, like, dude, he was tweeting that he has $100,000. I don't believe that at all, bro. Like, this guy had, what, billions of dollars? You don't think that he had money in hardware wallets? You think all of his money was on FTX and all of his money was in FTT tokens? No chance, bro. This guy probably had thousands of Bitcoin, tens of thousands of Ethereum stored in hardware wallets. Like that money doesn't just disappear. So I don't believe that at all. Isn't the Bahamas under the British monarchy rule? I would know that now that I'm watching The Crown on Netflix, but I actually don't watch that. Don't know. I don't know that. I am watching The Crown. Great fucking show, Rodney. Absolutely.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, you have to dial in.
The Crown, okay.
Yeah. If you like the monarchy and stuff like that. Let's see what Belief said. If he was truthful about his 0 million, his 50 million, I think, donations to 0 million. I don't know. He said his 0 million donations to Republicans, and he's admitted likely to election fraud and giving them untraced money. That's correct. That is election fraud. Silver Fox Lad is in the house. He claims to have given 40 million to Dems and Republicans. D's nuts the pirate, the Volta pirate said, "Sorry, boys. What's up, boys? Sorry I'm late. No worries, bro. Happy to have you here now." Look at that. Look at that profile picture. These nuts, the Volta pirate. Welcome, brother. What a name. What a fucking name.
That's not fucking meme coins personified right there in a fucking,
what a name.
Not personified, but yeah, it's crazy.
These nuts, the Volta pirate. But I mean, what do you think about all that?
Well, I mean, it's like Belief says he claims to have given 40 million to like he gave 30 on paper. He gave 37 million. He gave money to both parties. Fine, but he gave 37 millions to Democrats, 200,000 to Republicans, and then I think it was a few million or a couple million to bipartisan whatever. So it's like it's like if we got a fight, right, and I punched you in the face, but then another guy just kicked his ass. Like I choked him out, beat him up, kicked him in the face. It's like we both got in fights, but one was crazy than the other. That's probably a terrible analogy, but you get it. It's like 37 million to 200,000 is, and then apparently
nothing.
He donated like dark money to them. It's like, well, how do we know that?
Yeah, here you go. Believes is our investigative reporter. Let's throw it back over to Believes. 40 million traced to Democrats. 40 million allegedly in dark money. That's very, very true. The Ghost Coin 10. What's up, fellas? Just in time. Volted up. Let's effing volt. What's up, Tito? Ghost Coin 10.
Tito!
Welcome, guys. And if you're enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Share this on Twitter. Let's get as many people as possible in here for the next conversation, Rodney, which is Lily and Finance. So 1 week ago today, December 9th, was the day that the world changed forever for the Lillian community. Rodney, They waited until December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before making an announcement saying, they made a tweet. They turned off the comments. They said, due to unforeseen circumstances, we're not going to be listed on Coinbase today. How crazy was that story? I mean, we covered it very, very closely because I texted you around Thanksgiving time and I was like, dude, Lillian Finance, who had $4,000 in volume, is getting listed on Coinbase, the number one exchange. It was a red flag from the beginning. And they like, bro, okay, here's the thing. Even if you were getting listed, like you didn't list on the day, take it down from your banner. Like take this down from your banner, dude.
Yeah, the fact is, we just gotta stick with our tuition. Our intuition says, intuition says, Zach says this. Always verify that Coinbase listings are official. And this is yesterday or December 14th.
Was it really?
Here's where to look. So he reiterated that. Always verify that Coinbase listings are official. Here's where to look. He let everybody know, like,
look.
So if you need a reminder, you little weird Lily people, little weirdos, like this is him saying that, look, and maybe it'll happen. I'm just saying it doesn't look like it. If I was a betting man, I'd bet absolutely not. They lied.
Me as well. It makes sense. And like I don't like to speak in absolutes because I don't like to eat my words. We can just present the facts that we have now, right? Like the facts are they said they're going to get listed on 12/9. They didn't. The facts are they had about $4,000 or $5,000 in volume per day. When if you do the numbers on that, they get 20% of that. What is that? 4,000 times 0.2. They were making about $800 in tokenomics per day. Then you crank it up. Their last day, they had $1 million in volume. That's $200,000 in volume. So people say, Jake, why are they doing it? Well, that's one reason why, hypothetically, right? We're speaking hypotheticals because is there a chance they do? Very, 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 very small, but there's a chance that anyone can get listed on Coinbase. But they said they're getting listed on 12/9. Why would they do it? If we need someone to count up the volume per day and just factor in how much in tokenomics went back to them. That's why you do it, Rodney. And look, no one was talking about Lily Finance all year, right? They talked about them when they were getting listed on Uniswap, et cetera, when they launched. No one really talked about them since then. They probably thought it was going to fly right under the radar. And then we picked up this story and man, we covered it very, very closely. There was hundreds, 500, 600 people in the Twitter space talking about it. I guarantee they did not expect that to happen.
Yeah, no, I don't think maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but I don't know. I just feel bad for all the people who are literally sitting here trying to defend it and trying to speak for it and trying to say, well, maybe it's going to happen tomorrow, or maybe if you add this together and you do that, it's like conspiracy theories. It's like, look at the guy said, the source said that it's not happening. It's false. And then he reiterated this. And, people want to, say Coinbase should do more and those sorts of things. But yeah, someone told me a theory yesterday I thought was interesting. That was, apparently, they could have lied about the Coinbase listing to create taxes in order to afford the next surgery that they have to pay for because they were responsible for it or something like that, which is a very interesting theory.
That's a theory. There's, it's also the end of the year. It's like, hey, revenue, taxes, etc. Like that's another theory, but it's a good way to generate revenue. That's all we know. Shout out to Crypto Chick in the house, guys. Let's go. Great Volt community member. She's been in the Volt community for a long, long, long time. Lily and 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧 hype pumps. Only a Siths speaking absolutes. Downtown podcast. I believe Downtown podcast. I believe this was Alex that came on the Twitter space the other day, right? His name was Alex? Came on the Twitter space?
I think so. Yeah, we followed him. Yeah, but shout out to you, man. Yeah, fantastic showing and whatnot. And I want to check out your podcast actually. And that's funny that only a Sith speaks in absolute. So some Star Wars reference right there.
Yeah. Bleeves still in chat. I can no longer comment for now, except to remind people I'm not on the team and only giving my opinion. Probably smart. And me and Rodney from the beginning have said, look, we don't blame influencers at all. No. Like, dude, like if a developer was telling me, hey, Jake, we're getting listed on Coinbase, and I was verifying with him, and I'm pretty sure a lot of influencers were verified. Like, hey, are you sure? Like, you promise? Like, you guarantee it? And a developer was telling you that, and you trust the developer, you would expect to make content about, hey, we're getting. No one would expect a developer to go on there and have his daughter announce this and lie about it, right? So I don't blame influencers at all. I'm glad that Bleeves is still making content. I hope Ryan Patrick comes back to make content. No one blames him. He was getting told that he was getting listed on Coinbase. He made videos about it. It's like, but I do think it's up to us as influencers to verify, right? Like now, Rodney, if you're working with a token, they say, Rodney, we're getting listed on Binance US. Here's the email. Are you, as an influencer, are you going to make a video about that, or are you going to wait until the actual exchange listing happens? If you're working with a token,
I'm going to wait for the exchange listing to happen. Yeah. I mean, if they're telling me to tell everyone, like maybe not knowing what I knew before, right? But now knowing what I know now, you know what I mean? So everybody, like the whole Binance thing, like with the terrarium thing, we ran with it because we thought it was true, but it wasn't true, you know?
I thought it was true too. Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to 𝗪𝗧𝗛 and like bear with me for coming out. I know Ryan's retired and he's not making contact, but like
retired? How do you, like, you can't just retire.
No, you got to come out and talk to your audience, guy. He's like the Billion Tribe guy.
I know, but like you can't just like retire. It's like, dude, it's not even like he didn't do anything wrong, man. He made a video. I think he did call out 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏, which was like a little bit, but that's kind of funny. That's good. That was good. It was funny. We liked it. But like, don't retire. Come on, Ryan. Can someone send us to Ryan? Tell him we need him back. Don't retire.
What? I told him that I want him back, but you gotta talk to the community. Like 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏, talk to the community. Bear with me, talk to the community. There's other people that are fucking delusional, but you know what I mean.
𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 said with his money, yes, he can. I guess he can retire, but we don't want him to. 𝗪𝗧𝗪 Media in the house. Jake for the win. Clean beard. Thank you so much. It's winter time, guys. It is freezing out here in Southern California. It's 61 degrees. It's freezing out here, Rodney.
Dude, I can't anything under 60, man. I'm just done. Like I'm not leaving.
Dude, exactly, man. I got my hoodie on here. Jay Rich, yeah, Ryan, come get Volted, man. Ryan, come get Volted. We'll help you out. But yeah, I mean, dude, he should make a comeback. Don't retire. You know, it's like, look, dude, it's not. We don't blame him. I'm glad 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 is still out here. He's out here. It's snowing in Chicago. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏's out here grinding, baby. We love 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏. We need to get 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 on the show. Absolute legend.
Goxing says freezing my balls off here. What's up? That's actually David. Is that actually?
I don't know. I think David's in New York. David's in New York.
Is it? Dude, David is on his BS on Twitter. That is hilarious. He is going after motherfuckers.
Yo, he's one of my. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's from New York. You know how like New Yorkers are. Like,
love it. Yeah,
they're just New Yorkers are just they're kind of, I don't want to say cutthroat, but like they speak their mind at all times. Like David says it all the time. He's like, look, I'm gonna give you your flowers, and people know if I don't like you, I'll shit on you. But you're doing a good job. Like I don't know if that was a good New Yorker accent, but anyways, he just keeps it real. He speaks his mind, and he doesn't give a fuck, dude. And that's why I appreciate David 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 and what they're building at G Media. They're doing some really, really big things, guys. Make sure to check them out. This is Alex from 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 Media. What's up, Alex? Thanks for popping in here. Guys, make sure to go subscribe to 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 Media if you can, too. If you can click on their name, 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 Media, hit that subscribe button. They're trying to build. They're not trying to. They're going to build the barstool of sports. We need to get Rodney on 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 Media. How do we make that happen?
What's up? Send it, baby. I'm game. Yeah, but I saw him, speaking to the guy from Crypto Banter, and I'm looking for the comment. But
Ran, right?
What's his name? Dude, he was on his ass, boy. And it's true. Apparently, Ran had somebody on. I think was it 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪 or someone important. He was kind of fanboying, right? And it is interesting to see like people speak critically of other like figures in this space, but as soon as they get them on like their channel, they're like, oh, like a fan. Like we saw that with 𝗖𝗎𝗪𝗓 and like Sandstorm back in the day, and like they were like hard on him until they got him on the show. They're like, oh, thank you.
Well, I realized, bro, it's easy to like be an asshole when you tweet, but when you meet somebody in person or you have them on, like you're not going to be an asshole. It's easy to be an asshole on. Like to make a video, even like we were kind of shitting on Brad Beatty and Lily Finance, and if they came on the stream, I'm sure Rodney would still shit on them.
Absolutely,
it's a little bit more difficult to do so. So yeah, we see it all the time. Look, is that David on like that's him on CM? What is that? Bloomberg?
This man is tweeting. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he tweets
he had a good conversation with 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 the other day, though. You know what I mean? No fanboying, just real like questions, and I don't know. That's how it should be.
He talked to SBF 1 week before he got arrested. And there it is right there. He talked to SBF 1 week before he got arrested. And he was asking him hard ass questions, like asking him hard questions.
Yeah. I don't know where it's at, but yeah, I think he mentioned it right there, but
yeah. What did he say? I probably missed it. What did he say?
I don't know. He was talking to Rand about 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏, like an interview. He like pretty much said he was fanboying. And then Rand's like, oh, are you buying your like more followers? And then David clapped back and like kind of buried him right there. And I think the Rand guy stopped replying, but I guess 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 unfollowed the Rand guy. He blocked him.
Crypto Rand blocked David? Dude.
Sensitive.
How soft?
Soft.
How soft? What did he say though? What did he say to block him? Was there a tweet?
It says, damn, Ryan, you talked a lot in the last 17 hours, but couldn't formulate a question for 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 on an AMA. Someone get Mario. Ooh. And he blocked him.
He blocked him for that, bro. How soft is Rand?
So come on. Crypto Banter has been really growing in the bear market too. They've been killing it.
Really?
But this is hilarious. Oh yeah.
What kind of content did they put out?
It's like crypto news. I don't watch it, but it's not my favorite. But they've been killing it.
What's his Twitter? Or sorry, what's his YouTube?
It's called the Crypto Banter. The Crypto Banter. WAGMI was on there for a little bit, and
Were they?
yeah, it's a decent show. They've been growing in a bear market, like a lot of channels have, which is it's tough right now. You know, it's tough for anybody putting out content. But I don't watch it. I just don't gravitate. I'm not saying it's bad content. It just doesn't appeal to me.
Is it one guy or is it a team of people?
I think the Crypto Banter is a team of people.
Yeah, it looks like a team of people. But good
Yeah,
for
a couple
them,
of
man. Anyone that's grinding, it's good for them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's tough right now. Crypto. Yeah, okay, there it is. Yeah, Crypto Banter.
Gotcha. Look at that. Kevin O'Leary declares war on CZ. Binance. A lot of doom and gloom when I'm looking at their thumbnails, huh? A lot of
it's clickbait, you know.
Yeah, but the thumbnails look great. How do we get thumbnails like this, Rodney? How do I make a thumbnail like that?
Well, I'm trying. Look at my thumb. Come on, look at my thumbnail today. This is not a bad thumbnail, right?
Let me pull it up.
Look at that.
3, 2, 1.
That's not bad, right?
It's great.
Let's zoom out a little bit. I made this one this morning. You know, I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, I need to get better too. Right now I just put our faces on there with the purple. How do we outsource it though? Like, what does our guy Dom Explains Crypto do, man? He has the best thumbnails in history.
He did the just one face, like it's the same face for everything, but like a different title. I just make them like an hour before I start my stream. I just get on and just put them together. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it has to be relevant to today's news cycle. I think it has to like have some sort of clickbait aspect to it.
Yeah,
you can use Fiverr, but I'd rather do my own.
Yeah, you just gotta get better. I just gotta learn to get better and not be
Canva's
lazy.
pretty decent.
Yeah, Canva's good. You just gotta do like, it takes 5 minutes, right? It's like you gotta do it. That's my thing. In 2023, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna start making like daily thumbnails for the people. Although our heads do look great on here, the purple background. I like the purple. I like, as you can tell, I like the purple. Although I might have to change my Solana background colors here in just a bit, maybe to another color, guys. 160 people in here, guys. If you're enjoying the show, do us a favor. Smash that like button.
Baby.
Smash it. Click it. Will Smith the like button. Whatever you got to do, push that like button. If you're on Facebook, hello. LinkedIn, we're on Twitch, and we're on YouTube. We're streaming to 4 different places.
Oh, my God.
Not Rumble yet, but we do need to start Rumbles as well. That's in 2023 as well, Rodney. We're starting a Rumble account.
Oh, let's do it, baby. Yeah, I'm down to get everywhere. Let's grow. It's
free speech, too. It's like YouTube. Like, you kind of have to watch what you say. And I think a lot of the times on YouTube, I don't really. I kind of... 100 likes. Jake will get out the Cuban cigar. I will go. Whee! Yeah, today's Friday. We're smoking Cuban cigars, and I'm going to see Avatar 2 today, baby. Let's go.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But yeah, on YouTube, you got to watch what you say, And it's like, dude, I honestly, I haven't been. Like, I've been talking about crazy shit on here, and it's like, I'm like, damn, I should probably save those conversations for Twitter.
You hear about a lot of people on YouTube getting banned, or not getting banned, but getting demonetized, but I haven't yet, and I curse in a lot of my videos, but that's probably because I'm a smaller YouTube channel, right? Like bigger YouTubers that say like they censor everything. Like these big YouTube channels that have like hundreds of thousands of views per video, they're so good at censoring anything that could get them demonetized.
Really? Maybe we shouldn't curse. I don't know. Dude, we were talking. I mean, you know how we talk. We talk about the, I don't even want to say it, but yeah, we talk about COVID, vaccine, like stuff like that. It's like you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on Twitter.
They're looking out for us.
There's like a guy sitting there right now at the YouTube headquarters, like. Demonetized, like whatever it is, but Aben Ross is a good example. What does he do?
Keeping it real, Aben Ross was let's see.
I know who he's with Top G all the time, Andrew Tate and his Bugatti. But does he keep it? Gashi Media, does he keep it pretty censored? Does he not curse at all?
Yeah, some people. Twitch streamer.
Yeah, I know Aben Ross. He's popping. He's super popping. He's with Andrew Tate all the time right now. But does he keep it pretty PG? Follow Jake, all of his platforms, Twitter, IG, YouTube, OnlyFans, all that. I do have an OnlyFans, guys, behind the scenes content, me and Rodney. Make sure to come follow it. No, I don't. Would you ever create an OnlyFans, Rodney?
Yeah, sure. I'll make some feet. I'll do some feet pictures. You guys buy my feet pictures?
No, dude, I don't even know why people have that obsession. Like, I've never once been attracted to feet. Like, feet are actually like, they're kind of appalling to me. They're kind of gross to me.
You know what's crazy about being attracted to weird things is like, attraction is not a choice. You don't get to choose what you like. You have to fight those urges, but you don't get to choose what you like. And people like feet. Imagine like just really liking feet, but like knowing it's wrong, Yeah,
that's got to be so hard. That's just a battle that you'll just never win. You're just like, you're spending money on OnlyFans feet stuff. Some of those OnlyFans models are making so much money,
millions a month.
Bro,
millions a month. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And dude, like we need 13 more likes to get to 100. Guys, we get to 169 likes. I'm shaving my beard bald today, baby.
Really?
If we get to 169 likes.
All right, go. Send it.
169 likes on the stream. I'll shave my beard off right now, live on Twitch, live on OnlyFans, guys. Make sure to come subscribe. Yeah, a lot of cringe, but they're making bake. All the feet people in chat are sweating right now. Yeah, there's people in here really considering, like, fuck, god damn it. They're on their phone right now, like they were on OnlyFans looking at feet pics. But yeah, OnlyFans is good. Remember when they demonetized? Not demonetized. They took off nudity. They're like, no more nudity on OnlyFans. It's like, bro, that's the only reason people use OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Through a shitstorm. They're like, oh, one day later, like, oh, okay, you can do OnlyFans all you want here, or you can do nudity on OnlyFans. But yeah, it's a new wave, man. And I think that more people, I've always been saying this, but more people need to create content, whether you like crypto, whether you like water bottles, whether you want to do OnlyFans, whether you're a big UFC fan and you want to make UFC content. It's like, dude, this is a new wave where you can make money online. Like me and Rodney are everyday people. We do this full time, right? Like we're no different than you guys, right? We're no different, and we do it full time. So I always try to encourage people to create some form of content. You know, I talked to my two buddies; they were into videos, you know, making videos and photography. I was like, guys, get started. You know, keep your job. Yeah. Let's work on the side. Now both of them do it full time. It's like, dude, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish in a year of hard work, dedication, and just grinding it out, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, if you guys have like just start filming whatever, but because like now is like the craziest way to make money. Like there's literally kids and chicks with OnlyFans making like insane money, like more than like these jobs that you would think that are held to a higher standard. But entertainment and those sorts of things run the world, especially in the United States. We pay top dollar for entertainment, and whether that comes on OnlyFans or whether that comes on TikTok or YouTube, you know, influencers, it's like the new wave. So yeah, get your feet wet, man. Try to get in there, make something, you know.
Yep. And shout out to red-haired Rodney, the CEO of MCJ, said, "I'd love me some feet pics with reflections." Bernie's hilarious, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And Goxy Media says it's true. Perseverance is one of the hardest things. Focus also, dude. How many people have we seen fall off like the last year? Look, at numbers are not the same with anybody across the board on YouTube, but like,
no,
you still gotta get in there.
And the one thing that I've always done is I never look at numbers. I never look at my numbers of the views or my numbers on a tweets or my numbers of people in the live stream. Like I just try to always have fun and just and enjoy it, right? Like I'm just talking to you, like we're having a good conversation. If there's 5 people in here, that's cool. If there's 10, if there's 100, if there's 300, I think it's good. Obviously, there's certain things you can say like, hey, hit the like button, like it's going to help, right? You know what will help, but it's like if you're strictly looking at your numbers per video or per tweet, you're going to go crazy. It's like, dude, just tweet what you want to tweet, right? And like and talk about what you want to talk about, right? It's like you shouldn't be too focused solely on those. But yeah, numbers are down considerably since the bull market, right? Like, dude, it was very easy to get whatever it was, 50,000 views a day, and now it's like it's tough. There's not as much attention there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, there's some places where there's attention, but yeah, I mean, overall, crypto's just down. But you know, the hype is dead right now, and I think that especially if you're a crypto channel, and you just gotta grind, build the framework right now. Get a lot of the groundwork done, build connections, because the market is going to run again. And when the market runs again, and people want to start aping in the cryptocurrency, we'll be ready. You know, we'll be here already. You know, we'll be a trusted source, a trusted brand, and reliable. I don't think you should stop putting out content just because the market's not exciting.
No, what are you gonna do? You're gonna come back. You're gonna come back. And that's what developers are doing too. They're like not even tweeting. They're like, dude, isn't it crazy that developers like? I don't know if it's just crazy for me or if everybody. Please let me know, chat and Roddy, please. But developers, they have a token. They say, hey, we have a token. We're gonna migrate to a V2. So they pull all the liquidity. They migrate to a V2, and they don't launch it right away. They're like, we're gonna launch when markets are back. Like when it's a better time to launch. Like what? That's illegal. That's stealing. Like, dude, you took people's money and you're just saying you're going to launch whatever. Like, why should we trust you? Who are you? Right? Like, it's crazy what some developers do in this space, bro. It really is.
Yeah, well, they're taking their foot off the gas pedal. Like, one thing I respect about Volt Inu a lot is that I don't know who the hell runs their Twitter account, but there's like that guy's working. A guy or gal is working like they got a twin. It's insane. And you have to be that way right now. You can't let people forget about you. And look at their price action. Volt's pumping. It was pumping, you know.
It's doing great, bro. It started at literally like in a bear market. It should be probably, and like this is just my personal thoughts, but it should be in the 20s, 20 million, right? Like it shouldn't be in the 80s. And I say that just because of the market conditions, but there's a lot of attention going into Volt right right here. Scottish Scripture said, "This is when you guys see who your loyal supporters are. You guys always cheer me up. We love you, Scottish. Scottish Scripture has been with us from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
We've been through hell together, Scottish. Like literally. And yeah, me and Rodney appreciate every single one of you. Literally. We might not be able to, call you out individually every time. And I know there's a lot of people in here that don't even comment, that just watch the show and support every day. So from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you, because without you, we wouldn't be able to get to do this. So we do. And Stevie Crypto, I have a question. Are you Stevie Wachillis? Because I think you switched. There was a Stevie Wachillis who was a Volted, but I think she put the new AI on her thing. You know, like the new AI trend that was going on? Did you do that on Instagram?
I did. That's interesting, right? It reminds me of, it gives me real MySpace vibes, right?
Yeah, Stevie said C. Did you do it or no? I saw it a lot. Did you ever do it? It's like 10 pictures and it's all AI generated.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the new update they did. Oh, no. Did you do that? I didn't do that yet.
I didn't do it yet, but I need to. Stevie did it. That's why she changed her picture. And Rolanda Roque just bought my first bag of Volt. Welcome, Rolanda Roque. Gakshi Media said Volt going ham, and we got a surprise. And Volt is a qualifier. Ooh, I think I have an idea of what these surprises are.
Whoa! What's going on with the?
I think they're doing. No, I think they're doing. I don't even want to give it away, but something at the end of the year. I'll just say that something at the end of the year.
Yeah, and
Volt is a qualifier for that, which is exciting. Shout out to Gakshi Media, man. They're active in here. It's Alex from Gakshi Media. We appreciate you in here. I missed the SBP's comment though. I want to pull it back up. Right here, we're talking about doing YouTube videos and whatnot. He said, I don't even care for doing it for the money. I make videos just to be in touch with my creative side. Yes, that's honestly, that's something that's so important, is like having a creative outlet, right? Like whether it's journaling or writing or painting or drawing or doing yoga, which I think it's more exercise, creating a yoga class. But like, yeah, this is like when we create videos and thumbnails, like it's very creative. It's good for your brain. It stretches your brain in another way.
Yeah, 100%. And you work that creative. That's funny. I was hanging out with a friend last night, and we were talking about that, like how, like, as you get older, like you don't take the time to focus on your creative side because you let those things go because life gets busy and those sorts of things. But that is so true. And I was thinking about like the YouTube thing, and I'm like, dude, man, I got so lucky, and cause the last year has been crazy for YouTube, and I just got so lucky. But then I thought about, like, I've tried YouTube before, and you've tried YouTube before crypto. Like I've tried many times. I'm like, oh no, this is just a product of me keeping up with trying and keeping trying and putting shit out there and just keep going,
Yeah, and I think it's finding like the correct topic to talk about. Like before, I was talking about health coaches and CEOs and bettering yourself, and it's like that market's so saturated. Like, who's going to listen? At the time I was 25, who's going to listen to a 25-year-old talk about that, right? Like, you don't even have life experience, right? And not to say that no 25-year-old could make it, but it's just like that market was really saturated. That's what it comes down to. And then I switched to crypto, and I'm like, whoa, first live stream I did. Yeah, people were interested in crypto. It was during the bull market, right? And it's like, oh, and then you just kind of keep going, you evolve, you talk about one token, you move to another token because you didn't like what you saw or something like that, right? You just kind of keep evolving in the space and try to do it the right way, because you see a lot of people doing it the wrong way, and it does hurt their channels and their brand, right? And it's like, it's tough, like there's tokens out here all day. Hey, Rodney, we'll pay you this much to do a tweet about our project, and they're going to rug in the next second, right? So it's like you have to kind of walk with a straight line. But it's all about, YouTube especially is all about being super, super consistent.
Did you hear about those influencers who are getting sued?
Which ones?
Or are there 8 influencers? You didn't see this? So check this out. And then we're going to talk about this right now. If you want to go to my screen.
Yep. And shout out to Nick Papagiorgio. Hope you have a great weekend. Support Jake and Roddy by becoming members of the YouTube channels. Best dynamic duo on YouTube. Thank you so much, Nick Papagiorgio from Greece.
Nick P. So check this out. SEC charges 8 social media influencers and $100 million stock manipulation scheme promoted on Discord and Twitter. Now, pretty much what they're pretty much saying, it says right here, according to the SEC, since at least January 2020, 7 of the defendants promoted themselves as successful traders and cultivated hundreds of thousands of followers on Twitter and in stock trading chat rooms on Discord. These 7 defendants allegedly purchased certain stocks and then encouraged their substantial social media following to buy those selected stocks by posting price targets or indicating they were buying. Now, here's the thing. This is the gist of it. We understand that these guys had groups, Patreons, Discords, whatever it is, that these guys are influencers, probably penny stocks or something like that, and they were pretty much pumping and dumping small cap projects, right? This is kind of crazy. Now, we see this in the cryptocurrency space too, a lot with paid Patreon groups. Now, everyone and their mom came out as an expert investor or trader last year because, I was investing in Mewtwo Inu and Charizard Inu and making 100x gains. Does that make me an expert? No. It means I got lucky on a shitcoin like everybody else. And so there's people in our space that do this exact same thing, but except they're not using brokerage accounts. They're using, the blockchain and other, small cap shitcoins and those sorts of things. So this is very, very interesting because this sets a precedent. Like, oh, these Patreon pump and dump groups, you can't have them.
Yeah, and obviously this is a massive, right? It's at $100 million. So they were making a lot of money. They had probably massive followings, and I think they're doing it on the stock side. But yeah, I think it sets the message exactly. It sets a message. Obviously, there's less regulation in the crypto side of things, but it's like, hey, it's illegal to do that. So yeah, I think, man, we see it all the time with developers, especially, and influencers. Like you need to be careful about what you're presenting to your audience, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, how do you feel about it though? Because a big part of the crypto space and making content is like you partner with tokens, you get sponsored, similar to Kevin O'Leary, right? Like you're essentially a paid spokesperson for this project, right? Yeah. But obviously there's a difference in being a paid spokesperson and then having a Patreon group and saying, buy alert, and then selling right away or whatever. And I'm pretty sure they had like hundreds of thousands of people in their Discord. But yeah, I think some clarity would be good, right? Like you saw what happened with Kim K. They charged her $1 million for not disclosing. Yeah, thank you. And maybe some clarity would be good for people like that. So because right now there's no clarity on what's allowed and what's not allowed, especially in the crypto space.
Well, I think what that situation is that Kim Kardashian had to disclose that it was an ad, and they didn't do that. So that's the issue. See you later, Goxie Media. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Goxie.
And then this issue is, well, we're having a lot of these people like these small penny stocks, right? These small stocks or anything, right? Same thing with small cryptocurrency projects. If me, an influencer, I have 100 people in my Patreon or 1,000 people in my Patreon, me putting a buy order for something is going to pump that stock. Me saying sell is going to dump that stock. So those sorts of things, manipulating stocks because you want your Patreon group to make money, you know what I mean, is what we're seeing that's illegal. And they're acting like expert traders and so those sorts of things. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, man, I think it's important to just be careful and we'll see what the charges are against these guys. But yeah, I mean, if it's illegal on the financial side, right? The traditional stock market, you can imagine it's the same on the crypto side, although there's less regulation there as for now.
Yeah, 100%. And we'll see when the years to come. But if you have a Patreon group with crypto, you got to get rid of it. I think you should consider it because this is the same thing except on a bigger scale, and it's just brokerage accounts instead of cryptocurrency wallets that they're tracing, right? So careful.
Yep, exactly. But there's the show. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Did we get to 169 likes? Because I hope I don't have to shave my beard, Rodney.
I don't think
112 likes. Good. I didn't want to shave my beard. 112 likes. 170 people in here, guys. We appreciate you for tuning in every Friday and Tuesday with us on YouTube, and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitter, the Crypto Hour. Trying to bring you guys good, consistent content, and especially during the bear market, man. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in during all of these times. Rodney, your final message to the people today.
Happy Friday. Look at life's short. Go out, experience life, go have some fun, do that thing, hang out with your family, friends, talk to that girl, have a good weekend. Just have some fun, let loose, let go, man. Life's too short. People are dying every day. That's my message. Let's go, baby.
SB said, thanks, guys. Much love, positive vibes. Steve the Canadian, he went ahead and said, you guys would be an amazing podcast for world stuff. For
general shit.
General shit. Should we start one? I think next we have to start a UFC podcast. I think that we could do that very, very well.
I think so.
I would probably have to get my jiu-jitsu knowledge up, have to train that. But yeah, we could start a podcast for anything. Exactly. Like Rodney and I are much bigger than cryptocurrency. That's what it comes down to. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Scottish Volt anniversary weekend. Let's go. Happy 1 year to Volt. That's going to be happening on Monday.
Let's go, baby.
12/19. Stevie, love. We love you, Stevie. Nick, thank you so much. Eddie T, smash that like button on your way out. And we will see you guys on the next episode. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you guys soon. Peace.